So we've been out running errands all day. Supposed to be a parade going on. Tiana didn't want to come out. She didn't like the energy. I think it's amazing. There's people all over the place. I'm excited to see what's happening. This was right in front of a temple. It appeared that they had been feeding people. There was people eating on the last street I was on wooden plates, and a bunch of people hanging out around here. I wasn't 100% sure what was happening here, but I just kept walking through. Based on all this debris here on the street, I'm assuming there was some sort of ceremony that happened. So I hit a little bit of a quiet spot. Not sure what was going on back there. Not sure if that's where the parade route is. It seems like it would have to come through here also, so I want to walk this way for a little bit. There's a couple good produce stands down here anyway. And a sugarcane juice guy I've been wanting to try out, so we'll see what happens. You can do one of these, yeah? So I can take? Thank you. So based on that process, I'm really hoping this doesn't make me sick. We'll give it a go. It's pretty sweet. It's not as sweet as I was expecting based on some of the complaints I've seen other YouTubers make. It's not too bad. All for 20 rupees, about 22 cents. At this point, it appeared that I had found the crowds again, and I was going to follow them and see where they were going. But most of these people just seemed to be standing around. I was very excited to spot a trash can so I could get rid of my cup after I finished my use. There seemed to be a lot of people headed in this direction, so I walked up this road for a little ways, and it dead-ended at the train station in Mysore. So after getting to the end of that, I turned around and came back out. I stopped and asked a couple people for directions after having a guy tell me I was going the wrong way. I think I'm on track now. So here, clearly I have found the parade route, but at this particular spot, I can't even get close enough to the road to see it. So I decide I'm going to cut down some alleys and maybe try to find a place with a little bit better vantage point. got to the next road where I could see the parade route, it was still pretty crowded. I was debating on seeing if I could climb on top of this truck with these other young fellows, but I also did not want to get trapped up top there once it filled in, so I opted to keep walking. So finally I found this spot where I could at least see the road where the parade was going to come. And it was still pretty crowded, but at least I had a view. Things gradually started to get a little bit more hectic. You can see these ladies here pushing their way up to the front. They actually start to argue with another woman as they're trying to push by. She doesn't want to let them by. At one point they even start arguing with the police before they turn around and leave to try to find a better vantage point. So things started to get a lot more crowded as a little bit of time went on. More and more people were showing up and standing behind me. I decided I wanted to leave. I didn't know how long it was going to be before the parade showed up, and I didn't want to get trapped in the middle of this tightly packed crowd. Alright, so I'm normally a sucker for a good parade. That was just way too crowded for me. It's supposed to have started at 2 o'clock. I left the parade route probably a couple kilometers into it, about 3:30. Didn't look like anything was going on. It was just getting more and more crowded. Past several hundred more people, headed back to the same spot on my way out. So, walking back home now, in need of a good shower and a cold cocktail. All in all, I'm glad I went up and tried to see the parade. I needed to burn some energy anyway. My gym had been closed for a couple of days, so I had a lot of energy to burn off. So this nice long walk helped me out a little bit and helped me to sleep better that night.